Oh, good morning, everybody's watching. Maybe you're gonna watch it later, most likely, but it's morning. It's around 8 a.m. I didn't really feel like waking up at 6 today, so I woke up like at 7. And I got like 9 hours of sleep, so it was a pretty good night. And today is simple cardio. We'll do probably like good 20 minutes on the bike. And I'm considering throwing in some either forearm exercises or calves, and we'll see how it's gonna go. Just it's a slow day. I have a meet coming up for my, as I already know, for my university team on powerlifting, and I'll be competing for a spot on the team, and it's tomorrow. So I just want to make sure I'm fresh, completely fresh, and just so I can perform the best. And yeah, and today I would probably would have hit. What would I hit? I would have hit chest or shoulder. I would hit shoulders. Yeah, I would hit shoulders. But today it's just a light day. We'll just do some cardio and talk a bit about some stuff, and yeah, end of the day. In one of my last videos, I did say that I do think that cardio is a really good addition to your workout schedule, and I did some on the last video. I didn't really do cardio. I did conditioning, which is just a different way of cardio. It's where you like more focusing on a quick burst of energy. That's a bit different than a whole cardio. So we'll probably gonna mix those two occasionally. We'll do this one, and we'll do some the conditioning every other week. Just I just like it. It's good to have like good system where you're able to give quick bursts of energy. Like for example, like sprinting. That's a good way to show it. And you gotta go a little faster. And what else? Damn, that's heavy. I gotta change it to settings. Okay. So I recently looked up a program for how to bench 3 plates, and as you know, I'm pretty close to 3 plates already. I'm at 295 reps, but I'm like getting stuck in the middle of it occasionally. Like I did 295 for 4 a month ago, and I think I would have been able to do it now. So I don't know what's wrong exactly. I think my diet is getting better. My sleep is pretty good as well, but that's the thing. Just there should be a way that I can structure myself and be able to just consistently lift the right amounts in the right time, and be able to get those 3 plates in. And as I never talked about it, but the way I bench 2 plates is that I found a program. I think it was by Dorian Yates, and he had a powerlifting program, or I don't know. I was inspired by him maybe, and I there was a whole structured 6-month program that was telling me how to bench 2 plates, and it was starting with like 60s dumbbells for a good set of 12, and then some cable flies and like all those exercises you would do for chest, but it was a bit more structured. And I never passed a month mark, like a month exercises that I was supposed to do. Like I finished them, I was able to perform them, but I was also supposed to go and do all 6 months of it, but I didn't. But because the day I finished the month later, I was able to do two plates. I did it for 2 actually. Some guy in the gym just told me that I can do 2 plates, and I said, sure, let's try. And it was a chest day, obviously, and yeah. So okay, I found the place where I can control the strength, so that's a little better. And what I was talking about? Oh yeah, so the benching. Um, and there's a few programs that there are out there, and one of the most popular ones is where you have a 3-day split for a week, and of benching. So that's a lot of benching, a lot of chest in one week, and I presume it's a very powerlifting focused approach instead of like bodybuilding, and because the Dorian Yates one was like cable flies to failure, all those things, like, the whatever I do still for like hypertrophy and a good pump. But in that case right there, it's really more of a powerlifting split when you're trying to train one muscle group very well. And they have a structured system where it's heavy on Monday, medium on Wednesday, and very light on Friday. And it just it perplexed me a bit, because I think that's a lot of chest in a week. It's probably going to bring results for some people. And again, I shouldn't really talk before I try, but it's interesting way to do things. I guess that's the way the powerlifting people do it, and that's how they structure their routine. So it gets their an ultimate strength addition to their strength, overall strength. And I don't really like that. I know I'll be on a powerlifting team potentially very soon, but I want to, have a fun session where I can like hit a typical bodybuilding split, because I like to train one muscle group to complete failure, and then have fun with the other one next day, instead of jeopardizing the whole schedule just to be able to train one muscle group, which is a bit annoying. So, okay, what else? Oh yeah, and I presume the powerlifting team will be like that. Like on a powerlifting team, what I'm gonna do is I will have that kind of schedule. It's gonna be a bit different. We're not gonna just train chest, but it's gonna be split into. There are 3 sections of trainings a week, and I presume it will be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I'm curious what they're gonna do and how they're gonna train, because I'm not really interested in like powerlifting in terms of as an complete change to my schedule. I love lifting heavy; it's fun. I don't like deadlifts, but still squats and bench press. It is fun. That's what I want to do. But I don't want to change my whole schedule just because of it. So we'll try. We'll see how it goes. Tomorrow, actually, I found out it's not just an actual tryout. It's an actual process. It's a 2-week process, I think, or 3 weeks. I don't know. It's like every day, every week we show up, and people. The first day they're gonna show us how to bench, how to deadlift, and all that. I guess it's aimed towards the newcomers to the sport. So it's okay. I'll go watch some bench press tutorials. Maybe they're gonna learn something. I think my bench is. I think they're gonna teach the powerlifting approach, so it can be beneficial. Why not? And I have also a good friend of mine coming with me. He is strong as hell. He can deadlift 4 plates, squat almost 4 plates, and bench a bit more than 2 plates. So that's really impressive. And I don't know. We'll see how it's gonna go. I will definitely aim for 275 or 295. Probably 295. I'm gonna secure when I'll be doing 275 for a good rep, and then if it's good, I will move on to 295 and do it for a whole rep. And that's pretty good. I'm not aiming to do any PRs that day. And yeah, recently I did legs. You know what I've noticed is that I did legs last week, but the problem is I can't really. Whenever I come back to the gym the next week, my legs aren't recovered yet. My legs are tired, and I feel weaker. And I guess it's a lot about like mental strength, but I don't know. I feel better when I do legs. The next week I do it very light, and the week later I do them again, and they're back to normal. So maybe that's a good split. Tom Platz used to like squat once a month, so yeah, maybe that's where it's coming from. Different leg genetics. So yeah, squatting is pretty heavy for me, even though I started just a couple months ago. I remember in my old days when I used to cycle a lot. Those were fun days. I remember living in Thailand. There were a lot of hills around me, so I would be like, I don't know, 12 years old, and I would go for a good 20-mile bike ride on my e-bike through the mountains. That was awesome. That was good times. But again, we're bodybuilders now. We want to be huge. Cycling isn't fun anymore. I mean, it's probably will be fun for me when I'll do some tours, you know. Like my friend recently did a tour from France to Italy, or in reverse, and I couldn't go because I had classes this summer. So we'll probably do the same, like similar thing in the future. Like I would say, cycling across Taiwan is pretty fun. In Japan will be pretty fun. Through Europe will be pretty fun. So there's a lot to do in this lifetime. And yeah. I'm pretty lucky. I'm pretty fortunate that I have a gym just a few floors down where I can just, you know, hit my cardio. I can actually even hit legs here as I did last time. Like I had a pretty good session back here. But again, it's not ideal because they don't have a lot of equipment. They have enough, but they definitely don't have dumbbells. They just have 50-pound dumbbells. I can't do that. I need hundreds at least. Okay, maybe not 100, but it's like 80s. I can get a good workout in, but not at 50s, you know. But yeah, you know, I'm not gonna copy anybody, but hit your cardio, boys. Cardio is good for you. I did a lot of cardio back in the day when I was conditioning, when I was an MMA amateur, MMA fighter, just starting out. But it's good to hit your cardio occasionally. Just for your cardiovascular system, it's really good. And it's all simple topics that you all know of, but you never do. So do your cardio. It doesn't take a lot. Like it's not like an hour-long benching session. You can take like 20 minutes, and you'll be fine. Your heart will be racing, and you'll be good. And all right. I checked my laundry, and I have 12 minutes left before it's done. So let's get the actual workout in. It's a good system actually. I can just, you know, bring my dirty laundry. It's half an hour, so that's a perfect cardio session. And you know, till it's finished, then you can put it in a dryer and go upstairs for the edits. You know, and when you're done editing and you upload the video, come down, take the laundry, and go back home. So that's perfect actually. Let's go a little heavier. Oh. Yeah, I think recently I received a shadow ban by YouTube. It's probably done one of my back videos. I get pretty aggressive in terms of like hating on fake natties and people comment supporting them, think that they're not. And yeah, maybe that's why they put the shadow ban on me. But my latest video went back to my usual range, so I guess it's being suggested again. So we're good. And yeah. I'm pretty happy with what my channel does right now. A lot of channels are barely getting any views in the beginning, but which is true for a lot of them. And for me, I was able to get some recognition in a month, so that's certainly good for the channel and for me. So yeah, we'll keep doing what we're doing. Nothing's stopping us, and probably there are more changes coming pretty soon with the powerlifting. So we'll keep you updated on that as well. Oh, I'm already sweating. I guess this thing is working. All right, 5 more minutes. Then our laundry's done. max out. Ooh, it's too heavy, too heavy. Okay, I think that's enough. Alright, I think that's enough. So, we'll, let me show you. Pretty good. 168 calories. Already, those were good, like, I don't know, 25 minutes of cardio. So now we'll change our laundry and get upstairs for editing. And yeah, I'm probably gonna get a session in with a friend of mine that we did workout yesterday. And I'm gonna do it tomorrow in the morning in the same gym. We're probably gonna do pull day. So since he does pulls and pushes and not like I do, it's typical bodybuilding split. And yeah, I'm not probably gonna go very light because I don't want to overexhaust myself before the competition and competition tryouts you call them. And yeah, it's gonna be a very light workout. I'm just gonna get like I don't know, a few good sets in with not very to failure, just just to keep the strength up for the next day. Or I mean for tomorrow. It's already tomorrow, so I gotta be very light. And we'll see. Maybe I'm not gonna even go at all. You'll see. Because I want to make sure I'm fresh. And what else? Yeah, but I'll try to record the session not the session, but the powerlifting tryouts because it can be fun. You're probably not gonna allow me for obvious reasons. Yes, people don't want to be on camera, and but I'm gonna update you the next day, maybe. Probably I'm not. Maybe I will update you the next day because the next day I'll do whatever I'm supposed to do very hard because I'll be essentially resting for a day, for 2 days with the cardio. So yeah, guys, we'll keep you updated. Stay tuned. Alrighty, those were good, like, I don't know, 25 minutes of cardio. So now we'll change our laundry and get upstairs for editing. And yeah, I will. I'm probably gonna get a session in with a friend of mine that we did workout yesterday, and I'm gonna do it tomorrow in the morning in the same gym. We're probably gonna do pull day. So since he does pulls and pushes, and not like I do, it's typical bodybuilding split. And yeah, well, I'm not probably gonna go very light because I don't want to overexhaust myself before the competition and competition tryouts you call them. And yeah, it's gonna be a very light workout. I'm just gonna get like a I don't know a few good sets in with not very to failure, just just to keep the strength up for the next day. For tomorrow. It's already tomorrow, so I gotta be very light. And we'll see. Maybe I'm not gonna even go at all. You'll see. Because I want to make sure I'm fresh. And what else? Yeah, but I'll try to record the session that, not the session, but the powerlifting tryouts because it can be fun. You're probably not gonna allow me for obvious reasons. Yes, people don't want to be on camera, and well, but I'm gonna update you the next day, maybe. Probably I'm not. Maybe I will update you the next day because the next day I'll do whatever I'm supposed to do very hard because I'm not. I'll be essentially resting for a day, for 2 days with the cardio. So we'll, yeah, guys, we'll keep you updated. Stay tuned.